What's going on, everybody? Rose Senpai back, finally back after a short hiatus because my internet went out from a recent thunderstorm, and it took the people to come and fix it a lot longer than I thought it would. But now we're back. Doesn't matter. I haven't been able to play this game at all, and I see that we do have a new character, and I did watch the trailers for the other characters as well. I have a peeve with this. Now, it has come to my attention that Dragon Ball Gekishin Squadra by Bandai is a free-to-play game. Nobody spent any money to play this game. Unethical, right? So, tell me why that we get a new character release and you won't be able to play this character, if you're free to play of course, until this season ends apparently. Alright. There's no means to play this character early unless you spend money. And like I said, it's a problem to people that are free to play. Can't, you know what I'm saying? You have to sit up and watch Super Saiyan 3 Goku Dragon Fist you until, whenever free to play can actually play him for the first time. And then we're over going to be focused on a completely different character that's going to be doing way cooler stuff than Super Saiyan 3 Goku was. And by that time, the character, probably will still be played. But, I mean, the time frame, people get bored of something so quick. It's like if I wanted to see what this Goku can do, I literally have to go to YouTube or watch the trailer and, look at gameplay and stuff like that. But I won't be able to play him for myself unless I, purchase him. I don't think there's any way that you can also, I think unless you own a character, yeah. I can go to the training mode with Trunks, but even with this character, I can't even go into training mode just to test him out or anything. You don't even have to say so in that. You have to buy him. So I think that's a problem. If you see in the top right, I have 35 gems. I have not spent any money on this game at all. That's just how much I've had from just playing the game myself. And I have at least 30 hours. I know people have played since the beta. I know people have played way more hours than me, especially with this new season being out and the character being out. But a lot of people might have spent money as well. So I'm here to tell you that I kind of have a problem with the fact that we're playing a free-to-play game and you have to buy characters. There's just something about that I just don't get. I personally feel like you play a free-to-play game like Fortnite where any new gun that comes out you get to use for free, of course, in-game. Or they separate it by cosmetics being what you have to buy. In this game, we have cosmetics that, understandable, you need to buy. Some of them you can earn. I've seen some new outfits in the battle pass. And you can also do gacha summons that you earn in-game. All that's perfectly fine for the cosmetics. But when it comes to playing a brand new character, even in games like this, like League of Legends, you're able to get characters with blue essence, which you can earn for free. So at least there's a free way if you grind hard enough to unlock the character. In this, you have no way to grind for it. Well, you do, but it's going to take a lot longer than you think. But for right now, in this season right now, that lasts, I believe, 8 weeks, I think you'd have to sit up here for these 8 weeks, waiting for more characters to come out, where this character will potentially show itself for anybody that wants to play him. Now, I did some research before I started recording this video because I didn't want to just come on and start spatting nonsense to people that, you know what I'm saying, they might have some workaround for it or something. So, like I said, in League of Legends, you can buy a character with blue essence on release day in League. Alright, so Their first pricing on release is at 7,800 blue essence, and after the first week of the character, it'll be reduced to 6,300 battle essence. Okay, from when I played League, you were able to get blue essence relatively easy. I know there was a certain point where I was above like 10k, maybe even 20k, and I just started buying hella characters. So that's one thing. I know in other games like this, every character that releases in, I believe, Dota, maybe. I think that I've seen that somewhere on here, but I think in Dota, maybe, every character that releases is free to play, no matter what. And you see why I say there's nothing that you can use to even unlock this character. You could say Zeni could be a thing we can use to buy characters, but we use that to level them up. It could be used for both. I don't see why not. Anybody can get to like 10,000 Zeni, save it up, and buy the character with that. I don't have a problem with that. It makes there to where there's a little bit of grinding in it. You can go through the battle pass and get some Zeni, playing the game. That's what essentially this all has to come back to. Just playing the game normally to be able to, unlock characters and stuff like that. But no, it's all inside of your wallet. The next thing I searched was, is Super Saiyan 3 Goku going to be free? The answer is no. But in the future, he will be free. Someone on Reddit said, can Super Saiyan 3 Goku be unlocked for free later? Someone said yes. He'll be available through Star Rank system once the season ends. The season currently right now has 49 days left. And he'll go to the star level, or the Star Rank system right here. In which, right now, you see I'm at 28. Like I said, I have about 30 hours on this game. Some people might have more or less. But I'm very selective on the characters that I choose to level up, that I play. So, it's not the most optimal base thing. But there are a couple of characters I have not played, so I have not leveled them up because I just don't play them. But as you can see, even for someone that might be like high 60s or 70s, you have to spend money on this game just to get that far. Every character that I have unlocked was just by me playing the game. Free to play means, right? So whenever you get to these high points, you'd have to spend money to get all those characters, to get more Zeni from the battle pass, to level up all those characters, to grind your star rank system all the way up this far. And I don't know if the characters just going to be sprinkled in. I'm assuming with the 3 new characters, they're going to be in their own little pack together. I don't know if they're going to be sprinkled in somewhere between these levels, or if they're just going to come after this 118, because I see there's an arrow pointing, and I can only assume that means that it'll go further, which means someone will have to sit up here and grind all the way past level 100 further, basically getting every I don't even know if how far you'll be able to get with all the characters that you will get. I don't know the max level. I've seen a couple people saying they have like characters at level 6, and because it's a Dragon Ball game, I only assume that the max level is at like 7, but maybe it's probably at like 10. But it's just the fact that the amount of, like, bro, you go to level 5 Miniku right here. Look how much are you going to need from just playing the game, and how much Zeni you're going to need to level them up. That's a lot of time into one character, right? And it's a problem, because you're not going to see this character even during this season unless you spend money. You're not going to see this character for much like next season unless you're really trying your hardest to get this one character, when we know there's 2 more characters releasing in the same season. And then there's going to be a whole separate release of characters in season 2 that you're probably going to be wondering about more than Super Saiyan 3 Goku. It just doesn't give everybody a fair chance to use the character in a season to determine if they really want to play the character or not. I feel like it should be, boom, new character, we play them, we love them, we on to the next character next season. You know what I'm saying? To give people the option to still come back and get them. Nobody that's going to be playing this game 3 years from now is going to be like, at the midst of all the characters that'll be in the game, they want to go back and get Super Saiyan 3 Goku when they have someone like Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta or Gogeta in the game, you know? So the thing is, he will be free to play soon, if you count, you know, another 7 weeks is soon. Now, the next topic of it will be the Zeni. As you can see, I only have 118 Zeni, but I have not played the game. There's, I counted 24,000 Zeni in the free pass. We're trying to go on a completely free-to-play mindset here. So, going back to talking about the star leveling, leveling up characters and such, to get to that point, if you're free to play, you're going to get to the point where you're going to get all 24,000 of the Zeni, and you're going to put it towards these characters, to the characters that you can level up and the characters you can get high on. I can assume that you probably get somewhere probably maybe 50s, 60s range, you know, if you're using all that Zeni to characters that have a lower cost, you could probably get up that high on the, you know, the higher side of it, but maybe not, you know. And there's also still the dailies in the shop that you can go through and get, where they also have a chance for you to get Zeni and character memory. So is it possible to get that far by the end of this season? I don't think so. I mean, there's no one that's going to be playing this game 10 hours every single day till the season ends, that's going to be trying to grind their way to Super Saiyan 3 Goku. They're probably just going to open that wallet up and spend that money, bro. Like, there's no workaround for it. For the people that just want to try the character out, see how he plays, see if they fit their play style, see if it's fun to use him in game, you know, kind of hurts in that aspect. So in conclusion to this video, I just don't think it's worth the time, the money, to buy a character for a season when they're going to be free next season. But it's kind of BS because, you know, all that grinding that it'll take if you want to play the character. Basically, if you want to play this character during season 1, you have to go through spending money. It's the only way to play him season 1. If you don't want to spend the money on this character and you want to play him for free, you have to wait till the end of this season, which is 7 weeks from now, when we have 2 other characters releasing, and we have a whole another season of characters that's going to show up. Super Saiyan 3 Goku is not even going to be in your... And guess what? The same thing is going to happen next season for the next characters that release. You're not going to be able to pay them unless you spend money. So we need to find some type of workaround for this. We need to make it to where we can buy these characters with Zeni. Something. Some type of way for us to earn playing time for a character that just released. Because right now it seems like he's exclusive to people that only spends money. And I feel like they're watching out for that. So let me know what any of you guys think that made it this far into the video. Because I just don't know if I like the idea of how Bandai's operating this. With all these characters that are potentially going to come out seasons and seasons from now, following the same formula that we won't be able to play them until they become free the next season. There's got to be something better for that. If you like this video, please consider going down there and hitting the like button. Also, if you don't mind, follow me, subscribe, help the channel grow. I'm going to be playing some games, hopefully against Super Saiyan 3 Goku, in a separate video. Just so I can get back into this game. It's been quite a long time, but I can't wait to play it again. I kind of miss it. I'm going to have some new things on it. I'm trying to work on some more games to bring out just to play, just to have fun with. October is coming up. I want to put out some horror games for the horror season. I am a bitch, so don't expect me to sit up here and play some of these games by my damn self. Alright, I like to go to sleep with my thumb in my mouth and my teddy bear tucked in my arms. Alright, I'm not trying to get cursed. I'm not trying to have no nightmares. I'm a grown man. So that's gonna do it for me, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye guys.